Hey girl, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. So I was just scrolling on Instagram, just looking at everyone's posts, and I actually ran into this. But this was my inspo for this look. So if you keep on watching, I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so as always, I started with one eye done, and this eye is already primed and ready to go. Just gonna tap it a little bit, that way we get the creases out. And I do have this just to kind of give me a guide as where to stop my crease, because if I don't put this or a piece of tape, I kind of just keep it going and drag it out like super far. So I don't want that to happen. So I did put the tape, that way I know where to stop it. I apologize in advance if you can hear the mowers outside. I tried to wait until they were done, but they're taking way too long, so sorry. So I'm going to start off with the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. And as you can see, it is really dirty. This one is broken because my nephew got into it. Yay for nephews. So I'm going to take this color right here. I'm using a Morphe M506 to apply this. Oh gosh, she's coming closer. So I may have two different colored eyes. This one may be a little bit more burgundy, and this one might be a little bit more true red. And I'm thinking what happened was the eyeshadow mixed with the concealer and made it a little bit pinker on this side. But this eye has been setting and drying, so the concealer is not as wet, so that's probably why it's showing up more red. Which, that's okay. So like always, I'm just tapping this down first. And then I'm going to go in and just start doing circular motions to blend it out. Yeah, I'm so mad. At least now I know next time to wait until the concealer is a little bit dry. That way I get the true red of it. Okay, so once we have blended that shade, I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Hill palette. And we're going to take this shade right here. So I'm focusing this color like right in the crease. Where's my song? Okay, so now I'm about ready to go ahead and cut my crease. We are doing a full cut crease today, not just a half cut crease. So it was a challenge, girl, but if you're up for it, oh my gosh, these mowers. To cut my crease today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Since I do want to keep this area beige or tan, I am using the shade light medium as opposed to using a really white shade, which I usually like to do because it usually doesn't matter what color it is, but today it actually does. I'm getting really good at doing cut creases and it makes me so happy. Practice makes perfect, guys, literally. Okay, so I actually stopped filming because of the mowers and then I forgot to turn it back on. Sorry for that, but basically all I did was I removed the little tape that I have on there and I moved it down that way I can start doing my liner. So I'm using a M432 brush for this, and all I'm doing is with black eyeshadow, I'm just patting that on my eye. And then I'm going to take some of the first red that we used from the Masquerade palette. And then I'm just going to begin to kind of give myself a smoky liner. First, I'm just going to kind of dab the red. Right above where the black is. Now to kind of blend this a little bit, I'm going to take a clean brush, and this is an S12. So we kind of have to work in steps to get it nice and smoked out like this. So I'm going to take some more black. And I'm just going to go like right over top between the black and the red that I diffused. And I'm just going to kind of pat the black. And then I'm going back and blending. I'm just taking a tan eyeshadow from a Morphe palette that I have. Any tan nude eyeshadow that you have would work perfect. Or if you just set this with a translucent powder, that would work too. If you don't have a tan shade for whatever reason. And I'm just tapping this, and of course the empty area. And then also this will kind of help you blend that red too. Okay, so the last thing that I do before I move on to my foundation is I clean up the liner. So it's already pretty straight. The only reason that I do this is not to make it straighter, but it's so that like when I'm putting my foundation on, I don't have to be like cautious as to getting close to my liner. I already have the concealer right there, so I won't have to get that close, if that makes sense. I'm gonna just do it with the same light medium concealer. And then I just drag it down. Okay, so now that I've done that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some primer on, and I'm gonna use the Benefit Professional as always. I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit of this, about just that much, a little dot, and I just tap that in. And for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Total Drop Foundation from NYX. And then I'm just using my Morphe Y7 brush to buff this in. The sun keeps like going and coming, so I have to keep on adjusting my brightness. Or and for contour, I'm going to use my ABH foundation. This is in the shade Amber. It is a darker shade, but I actually, in the summer, when I tan, when I'm out in the sun, actually, I do get this dark. It's crazy to think that sometimes this goes all over my face. So at one point in the year, I am this dark. And then I am blending this out with a Real Technique brush, however you say it. And the brush that I was using for my face was like way too big for me to get in my nose like this. So I did switch to a small little beauty blender. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up my face off of camera just because it's the same old. I do have a video up on my channel already on my foundation routine. So if you want to see that, just go find it on my channel, or I'll leave it down in the description. So we're going to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to start with the black that I was using. And I'm just going to first connect it to what's already there, and then just kind of slowly I don't want to bring this all the way in. I want to bring it like maybe right where the brown of my eye begins. Probably right there. And then I'm going to take that red again. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and finish up my face. I'm going to put on some lashes, and yeah, then I'll be back and we'll put on a lip maybe. I don't know. We may do a red lip. We may just do a glossy lip, but let me finish up my face and then I'll come back and we'll see. I know I said that I was going to do a lip, but I just ended up putting my gloss bomb on. It's really hard for me to wear lipstick. I don't know. I feel like I look so much better without it. I don't know why. Alright, you guys, so that does complete this look. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I actually need a favor from you guys. So I'm at 110 around their subscribers, and I really want to get to 200. So if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe. Please share this video with your friends, share my channel with your friends, tell them all to subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 200. Well, I'm really trying to get to 2,000, but baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you do so. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below on what you thought. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.